role of RBI. So when we talk about role of RBI, so as I told you, the first role of RBI is to implement whatever rates are decided by the repo rate, that is with the banks. Okay, but before that I would like to say this thing, that whenever MPC meeting is conducted, so it is the responsibility of the RBI to host the meeting of MPC. So it means, like as I told you, that they have to meet at least 4 times. Okay, 4 times in a year. So it means whenever they are meeting, minimum 4 or maximum depends. So whenever they are meeting, so where the meeting will be held, when it will be held, okay, what will be the agenda. So this has to be hosted by RBI. Okay, so it is like this. Whenever there is a marriage or any party, so someone is there to host all the arrangements. So ultimately here RBI is there to arrange such meetings. Okay, number 1. Number 2, they have to implement the rates. Whatever rates has been decided, they have to implement it. Okay, and number 3, if suppose we are not able to achieve the inflation target, which is currently 4 plus minus 2%, if suppose we are not able to achieve the inflation target, or there is a failure, and that is consecutively or continuously for 9 months, or you can say 3 quarters. Okay, so if suppose there is a failure, to achieve inflation target, and that is for continuously 9 month, or you can say 3 quarters. Okay, then RBI has to submit the report for the failure. Okay, then RBI has to submit the report for failure, and that is to Government of India. Okay, that is to Government of India. Okay, so now here UPSC can confuse you. So first of all, you must know failure for 9 months, and that is continuously. So if suppose your inflation is more than 6%, okay, more than 6% or 7%, for example, take 7% for continuously 9 months, or you can say 3 quarters. So 1 quarter comprise of 3 months. Don't think any other quarter. Clear? So ultimately 3 quarter. Okay. So because our economy is divided into 4 quarters. Okay. So 3 quarters are there. So I am talking about only 3 quarters. Okay. So if you see, if continuously failure for 9 months, continuous, okay, that your inflation target is more than 6%, that is what failure is. Okay. Now in that case, who has to submit the report? RBI. So maybe possibility that in your exam they can confuse you that Monetary Policy Committee has to submit the report. So if this is there, so it means this is wrong. This is wrong. Clear? So who has to submit it? It is RBI who has to submit it. Okay, and to whom? That is to Government of India, not to the Parliament. Okay, so if statement is like this, MPC has to submit the failure report to Parliament. No. Okay, it is to Government of India. Clear? Okay. Now Karan is writing, sir, उस क्वार्टर से भी इकोनॉमी चलती है. क्लियर? ओके, क्या होता है बेटर चलती हो? ओके, ओके, so leave it, we'll talk about later. Okay, so this is what you have to understand. Clear? So got it? So this is the role of RBI. Okay, so RBI का एक तरह से देखा जाए 3 रोल है. पहले तो मीटिंग होस्ट करेगी, whatever decided implement, and if not able to implement it, okay, or failure, so they will submit the failure report also. Clear? It is not your Monetary Policy Committee which will submit the report. Okay, it is RBI. Clear? Now moving further. Okay, now if you see If I talk about, you can say, role of Government of India. So as I already told you, that role of Government of India is to decide inflation target. Inflation target, that is 4 plus minus 2%, and this inflation target is linked to CPI, Consumer Price Index. Okay, so what is CPI, that will do in tomorrow's class. Okay, so 4 plus minus 2%. Okay, and this target is decided by the Government of India. This target is decided by the Government of India once in 5 years. Once in 5 years, and they can consult RBI while deciding the target, but such consultation is not binding. Okay, but such consultation is not binding. Clear? So this is what you have to remember. Okay, so for the first time we announced the inflation target in 2016, and that is till 2021. Okay, so that time the inflation target is same, 4 plus minus 2%. Then we announced the inflation target. So when I am saying first time, it means we are talking about 1st April 2026 to 31st March 2021. For the second time we announced in 1st April 2021 till 31st March 2026. So this is the second time we announced, and again the same target we are following. Okay, so it means if UPSC confuse you that inflation target is revised every year, so you have to say no, it is revised once in a 5 year, and currently this is the time period. So it means next time it will be revised after 1st April 2026. Clear?